September 13th, 2008. That's the day that my wife Kirsten and I met with a group of friends for the very first time in our living room, planting a brand new church. That church that eventually became Coastal Life Church. Now, all these years later, we see what incredible things that God has done. Now, through those years, some things have changed. Language has changed of how we talk about our church and our ministry. The structure has changed, and honestly, locations have changed over those times. Now we see what God is doing, an incredible time in this season of the life of our church. Here's one thing that has not changed, and that is the passion that we have to see Jesus Christ change people's lives. Our vision as a church is to see generations of Christ-centered homes throughout the Treasure Coast. That's what drives our mission as a church. Our mission to help families find and follow Jesus. So I want to introduce to you today For the Sake of More Stories campaign. In these years and in this season in the life of our church, God has done incredible things to bring so many people here. You see it every Sunday. You have a hard time finding a parking spot. You have a hard time finding a seat here in the auditorium. Our ministries get capped and registrations get full. We don't want that to be a problem anymore. We want to make plenty of room for you and all the friends that you want to invite to be a part of our Coastal Life Church family. So here's what we're doing. We're looking at relocating. We're looking at purchasing land that would allow us to build a brand new church campus. A campus that would include an auditorium large enough for us to gather in just a few services. Plenty of space for our children's ministry and our student ministry. We want to create plenty of relational space so that people connect in lobbies and in cafes to make relational connections with each other. But we want to provide space for you and your family and your friends. Now, here's how you can be involved. I'm going to ask you, first of all, would you begin to pray? Pray that God would bless this project and use this project in incredible ways for His glory and His story in the lives of people. I'm going to ask you to pray that how you can be involved. How is God asking you to sacrifice your time and your resources to provide for the vision that He's given us? And then would you pray that God, through the next decade, the next 2 decades, next 3 decades, and in the future, continue to use us to change the story of people's life through the gospel of Jesus Christ.